Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Doug Wolf Destroy here, and welcome back to another episode of MissionCraft, where today we have a lot planned. One of the things is I want to add something to the industrial district. I want to add another farm. Now, where to put this farm, I'm not sure yet. I was thinking, honestly, back here, but I have the cobble generator kind of in the way. So I'm thinking about knocking this mountain here, but I'm not sure. I'll figure out where we're going to put it, but we're going to be building a tree farm because wood is important. I found a tutorial that will farm 5 of the trees, which is insane. It's going to be a lot of resources. So while I'm gathering those resources, I want you to watch this little clip of me and Zombie Liam, well, me taking Zombie Liam to the Get Good School location and then his interaction. Let's roll that clip. Alright, everybody, I am joined with Zombie Liam here, and we are at my base, but we're not going to stay here for very long, are we? There's a certain school you want to go to, right? I know where that school is.
Hold on, yeah, I was just told to come here, and I'm here, so.
Alright, well, follow me. We have a long flight ahead of us. We have to go on top of the roof of the nether, man. Alright.
This is cool how this happened, man. Honestly, freaking bedrock.
Yeah.
So cool.
Alright, so the way to get to the school is you go towards the ice spikes biome and there's an arrow there pointing in the direction. Whoa, I just had some serious server lag. Oh, it's over here. I think I just saw you. Yep, you're...
Oh, this is terrible. Oh, I see you. Hello.
It's this way.
I'm really bad with directions.
Okay, so there's an arrow, and then you will see another... You'll see another portal. This isn't the portal, it's actually just... This is the coral reef. If you ever need coral, it's right in here. But continue going this way for quite some time. That's... Do you have an ender chest on you, by any chance?
No.
Okay.
So.
Okay, that's not good. I just ran it. I had my last rocket, and I left my ender chest where I was making my potions.
What's your coordinates? I can drop you some. I'm right here. Hello.
Oh, right, I gave you a stack.
There we go.
Thank you. Alright, we need to go a lot. We need to go to negative 263 and then 1400 something on the x-axis. The roof isn't loading in fast enough for me. There we go. There it is. Now, I gotta tell you something. Before you go in, I just gotta let you know, I can't actually go any further. You see, I recently got banned from the School of Get Good, and I'm no longer allowed to go back there, so I'll leave you to it. Well, hello there. Welcome to Get Good School. I am your teacher, Mr. Wolf Destroy. Please take a seat anywhere that is available.
Okay.
Alright, class. Today we are going to be learning Lesson 1, Knowing Your Surroundings. A lot of people tend to ignore this simple Minecraft gameplay. It's just knowing what's around you at all times. People forget about it, and in doing so, they don't see something coming. Next thing you know, there's a creeper behind you. You saw it in the corner of your eye, but you ignored it. And the next thing you know, it blows you up, and now you're dead. So, what we're going to be doing, you may see this big thingamabob over here. Now
Yes.
you can leave your seat. I need you to come over here. I need you to just stand on this mycelium block right here, and just face the door.
Okay.
Like, just straight on, face it, like your cursor's in the middle of the block. Okay? Then what you're going to do is, like, take your hand off the mouse, while it's still in the middle of the block, and just press forward. and go through. Which and spot anything. Look at every armor stand, head, everything,
Alright.
while keeping the mouse straight and everything like that. So just go straight forward, all the way to me. Okay. What did you see? What things did you spot? Just list them off.
Okay, I saw a zombie head,
Yeah.
squid head.
Mm-hmm.
I think I saw a dragon head partway there. I saw a husk,
Uh-huh.
a cat. I think it was one of the ginger ones.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, I've got really bad memory with this kind of stuff.
Just keep trying to remember. It's fine if you
I
forget.
saw a parrot. Definitely saw a parrot. Um, and that's all I can remember.
All right. Now we're going to go back through, and you're going to. Well, actually, let's go through the beginning. So those are the various different things that you saw there. There's like 5 or 6, maybe 7 things there. I wasn't really counting, but there were at least like 10, maybe 15 things here. So now don't you can look around. You missed me over here. The rabbit head that's on the floor, the cat's head that's on the floor. You did see this guy back here, but you didn't see the bat.
Yeah.
You have the wandering trader and all of his goons. There's an Enderman guy over here. You have the squid head in the tree.
Again.
You have one of the other cats over here. You got a jelly behind the tree. There's the dragon head, the ginger cat, and the husk, and the ghast head right up there. It looks like a cloud. It's not. Don't worry about it.
We'll just pretend that never happened.
Yeah. So, what can we learn from this? You missed a decent chunk of all of the things that are here. Now, luckily, you did notice the hostile mobs like the zombie and the husk, which is what you'd be looking out for. But there were certain things that you did miss. Now, the reason why this is important is because when you're walking through, you might be recording an episode in your, you have it in F5 mode, or maybe you're just walking somewhere. You could miss something, and next thing you know, bam, there's a zombie behind you. What you don't want to happen is that the zombie hits you first. You want to make sure you hit it before it can hit you, which is very, very important. Because if you take damage first, then you're now down 3 hearts. You hit it, but then it hits you, and then you go back and forth. You're at a disadvantage. But if you see it before it comes at you, you're at a high advantage. Most people think, oh yeah, I know what's around me at all times. My base is completely lit up. Then a creeper drops on their head and blows them up and kills them. Then do you really know your base? Another tip about creepers, they don't make sounds when they walk. That's how they're able to creep up on you. I didn't know this before, but you know how creepers just randomly appear? It's because they don't make sounds when they walk. The only indication that they exist is that hissing noise.
And then you're dead.
Exactly, which isn't very good. So that is lesson 1 of Get Good School. Lesson 2 will be coming shortly. You can go ahead and leave now. Per each lesson will be a 15 diamonds fee for that, so if you have that there, then that would be quite lovely.
I've got a milk run. Would that work?
Where'd you get the milk?
No. Okay. I do have the diamonds. Here you go, sir.
Thank you very much. Come back next time when lesson 2 is available, which will be the advanced version of what you just did here.
Okay, do you want to read my notes or that, or?
Yeah, let me check your notes. Let me make sure they're good. I might write something. Oh, wow, that
Why do you have these over there?
Surroundings, watch out for creeper. I missed a lot of mobs while doing the test, but I did notice the bad mobs. That is very good. Normally, you don't have to worry about like cows and stuff passing by. Those you can ignore, but the bad mobs, the hostile ones, those are ones to hit mobs before they hit you. That's good. Creepers don't make sound when walking. And there you go. I just added one little thing for you there, and that is very good. That's it for lesson 1. See you later. Well, I got the tree farm all built up, but I had a slight problem. When I turned it off, it blew itself up. Yeah, so this little system, this line of redstone or repeaters that's up there, it's just to have a trapdoor that opens and closes so the TNT will fall and blow up at the precise moment. And when I turned the farm off, it was closed, henceforth, kaboom. 2 kabooms, actually. But I don't actually think not that much damage was done, so I think what I'm going to do is just remove that trapdoor system. So we have this system right here. Just, I fell down. Rebuild this up again and remove this system. Just take that out. We don't need it. It's useless. And just let the TNT fall right there on that redstone. So that is the plan. I think I will do that and I will try it out. Hopefully that'll work a little bit better. I do really say hopefully. Now, one of the problems is, of course, the logs are coming in like this. So the bottom log will always be here, which means there is a slight chance that that'll happen. But I don't think so. So I'm going to, because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this block is actually exactly on 12. So even then, the TNT will just fall on top of that top log, which isn't a problem at all. And I think even if it does fall on right there, it'll blow up the top, but I could be wrong on that. I'm not entirely sure. But not all is bad. We did gain some stuff from this. So as you saw, there's some honey in there. So if we were to come over here, we have some bees using these poppies to breed them, and we have this automatic bee farm right here. Pretty simple the way that it works. Let me see if I can explain it. So this goes in 4 ticks. So it has 4 honey levels, I'm pretty sure. Let me check up on that. Yeah. So you see that one is 1, 2, 3, 4. Once it gets all the way to the top, it sends a signal to right here, which will send the signal all the way up here and power this dispenser, which will harvest the honey. And then that honey will then actually go into this slot right here, which this item filter then, simple little item filter, will pick it up. And this actually only goes to there, so essentially what will happen is honey goes in, gets taken up, goes through, goes down, gotta put another honey, doesn't stack up to 11, so it goes down right there. So it's really quite great. These bees with headphones on are pretty annoying. So yeah, I'll see if I can't fix that tree farm by the time we have the next episode. And if it doesn't end up working out, we could just harvest the trees manually. It's not that big of a deal. But anyways, that's it for this clip. But one last reminder, I wanted to get this episode out on Wednesday, which is yesterday as of recording this video, and I was unable to because I ran out of time because of the honey situation. 17 hours or so, and I still didn't have enough, so I had to AFK even more to get all 30 pieces of honey, which isn't very good. But that's all I have to say now. Okay. Last little thing here, you might notice that I'm not in the current world that I'm playing on. I am in creative and I am in a sandstone area. That's because we're in my creative testing world and not in MissionCraft. And the reason why we're here is because I'd like to talk to you a little bit more about Vendor. Now, Vendor is basically going to be a shop with this machine here. So here we have, ooh, look at that, lovely. I don't really like having things in my inventory when I'm in creative. Okay, as I was saying, wow, look at all of that beautiful granite. You know what? I don't want granite. Oh, diorite? No, thank you. Got some andesite. Look at that. So, this is the vending machine we have. They come up through water streams. So I'll be walk you through all of the things. First, we have the very simple note block. Right-click it, and that'll send a signal down to this block, which will be a 1-tick pulse for the sticky piston. That'll push the block right in front of this observer, which will send out 1 tick, which will go down here and using the target block to redirect it. So it'll power the target block, which will power this, which will shoot this forward, sending 1 tick pulse to this, 2 tick delay on this repeater, which will open that quick enough to allow a minecart to fall down, which is the cycle, and then it goes up through a bubble vader, which is right here, flows across, and ends up at the top there. Just click the button, and there you go, you get the next one. And then here, and this was just an idea for if I have so many materials and one of these doesn't fit, then we can just do that. There we go. So this is the design. Now, one thing I do want to think of is what things, I mean, we're going to sell everything really there, but like I want to have categories for these. And I believe this needs to be 4 blocks tall in order to work. Right, because it's 1 minecart, 2, 3, and then 4 at least to make this a full vending machine, because we could, you know, block it off here. We'll put that back. You know, that'll be a block, but, you know, you come in here and this is that and all that kind of stuff. So this is the vending machine. But I would like to have at least 4 different items. So, like, you know, we have granite, diorite, andesite, and, you know, stone or cobblestone or something like that in one category. And then, you know, we can just add on to the categories. So we have, you know, dirt, or, you know, grass, dirt, stone, all the good stuff. And so one of the things I'm going to do is an enchanted book section because of my librarians that I have. Oh, come on. I just had it perfectly. Anyways, there we go. Hello. The librarians that I have, I want to be able to sell those. So I'm going to have an enchanted book section. Maybe a food section that'll have all the stuff I can get from like farmers and my melons and pumpkins and golden carrots, pork chops, all of the above. Maybe rare items for my discs that I have, and also the elytra. Don't know if I have anything rare, or maybe just expensive items, so that I might also sell gold in there as well, and maybe golden apples has its own separate thing. Or golden apples would probably be better in food, but you get my point, right? And another great thing about these, I'm pretty sure that these expand as tall as I want them to be, really. You know, out of render distance even, because this stream can go up as high as I want, and these guys can fall as, you know, all the way down there. It's fine. I don't know what would happen if you spam this, so there will probably be like a waiting thing, and either way, you know, you'd click this, and then you'd be looking in here, seeing, do you want to buy it? And, you know, by that time, you would have enough time to get rid of that. I don't want to buy that. I don't want to buy that. I don't want to buy that. Ah, cobblestone. And by that time, they're already right here, and looks like everything's doing just fine. Yeah. Oh, yeah, but I forgot. Once they fall down there, they go into a minecart rail and just straight up zoom off. So this is the design we're going to be using, but I think with that, that'll be all for this episode. So I hope you enjoy. You know what to do. That'll be all. Bye-o!